The Domestic Violence Action Center's annual Men's March Against Violence is taking place October 2nd at 11:30 a.m. on the grounds of ʻIolani Palace. Here to tell us more about what's going to be taking place, Butch Gima, guest speaker, for this year's DVAC's 2025 annual get-together. Mahalo for being here.
Thank you.
Butch, we were talking a little bit earlier. This cause is something you've been a part of for a long time, going back to the mid-2000s over there on Lanai. How did this all start?
Well, I think there are three instrumental women on Lanai that started this. Beverly Zigman from Women Helping Women, Lieutenant, at that time, Officer Kim Massey, and then later Kelly Maltezo, who's the current chair that moved the Domestic Violence Task Force of Lanai on all these years. We're an all-volunteer organization, and it's been a challenge getting the information out, making people aware of domestic violence and its impact on the survivor and their family.
We were talking even earlier as well, going back to the time that you spent over there in Lanai. It almost can be different when it comes to domestic violence, when it comes to the neighbor islands. Is that correct?
Yes, with a small population of, what, 3,300, people are reticent about reporting. You know, they don't want to be a narc. And they're worried about their anonymity, so it makes it difficult. And it's also the survivors on Lanai, we know them. We know them, and we see them all the time, so it's not just a one-time incident. And so it weighs on the community, it weighs on the task force as we try to provide more services, more resources for, you know, the survivors in our community.
And that's why it's so important as well with this march that's coming up over here on Thursday. As men, it really is our kuleana to take care of the wahine and all the ohana that's in our life. Well, what's going to be taking place on October 2nd? We know it starts at 11:30, but what is the theme for this year's Men's March?
Men of Aloha. And I think several things. One, we want to convey the message that it is not just a women's issue. It's a community issue. It's a men's issue. We have to take responsibility. We are role models. All the men that are going to show up on Thursday, they are role models, whether they like it or not. I don't agree with Charles Barkley when he said, "I'm not a role model." No. As a leader in your school or community or business, what you do and what you don't do matters. You are a role model. You influence how others will follow.
Whew, Butch, I feel like you're talking right to me. I got to be there on Thursday at 11:30. Now, where's the walk going to be taking place? We know it starts over there at ʻIolani Palace. The Men of Aloha, that's the theme. And really, this is an education opportunity and a chance for the whole community to come together and support the initiative, yeah?
This is the first time marching on Oahu, so I know we're starting at ʻIolani Palace. I don't know the exact route. But
just be at ʻIolani Palace, okay?
That's right.
It starts at 11:30, so don't come at 11:30. Come at 11 o'clock, okay? If you pull out your phone, you can scan that QR code. It's going to be able to take you to the website, which is going to provide much more information. Earlier, we were talking as well, when it comes to this specific issue, and the sad truth about domestic violence is that it's still happening here in Hawaii. Education is important. Being able to lean on and help people that are impacted, entire ohanas. What else do people need to know about this issue?
Well, one of the things that I'm going to share on Thursday is the fact that people who are participating are showing up. They're taking a stand. And I think that's an important message because people will see that this is important and that it's not just a women's issue. It's a tough issue. It's a tough issue. It's not like people want to talk about it. They don't come to fairs and go to the domestic violence table or their addiction table or mental illness table. So showing up and stepping up is that first big step in increasing awareness about domestic violence and its impact on the survivors.
Absolutely. So again, this Thursday is going to be the Men of Aloha March over there. ʻIolani Palace is going to kick off at 11:30 a.m. Mahalo nui for the time, Butch.
Welcome.
And everything you guys are doing over here at home. Stay with us on High Now Daily. We got much more coming up after the break.